What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Keeping It Real trailer reaction. I'm your host, James, joined today by Jack and Rhys to share our live reaction to the first trailer for John Wick Chapter 4. Before we dive into all of this, I just want to remind you all we are on Twitter at Keeping It Real UK. Give us a follow, and from there you can find links to all of our streaming platforms and social media. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Instagram, TikTok. Whichever app you use to listen to our podcast, make sure to follow us, like us, or give us a 5-star rating. Really helps us out. We're also on YouTube, and we'd love to have you all as subscribers so you never miss another video. Because there's plenty of you watching, but not subscribing. So sort that out.
You've been called out now.
And like the
You
video.
fucking
God
freeloaders.
Right, before we jump into the trailer, everyone a John Wick fan? I like the first movie.
I like them all.
I think they get worse as they go on, but I'm always there for Keanu.
What's not to like? It's just a man just beating people senseless for 2 hours, isn't it?
Yeah. I liked this first one when it was contained in this like underworld of assassins, was like, because by the time the second and third one is like, I'm like, is everybody in this Assassin's Guild? It's like, this is ridiculous.
Everyone's a killer.
They've got so many different like fucking branches, and like the homeless people are just assassins, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Like, I can't remember if it's the second or third one where he's like on like an elevated platform, and there's someone like they're walking through a train station or a shopping center or something. And
I think that's number 2, the one with Common. Yeah,
when they're just like shooting around. I'm like, there's fucking no one. You'd see bullets flying past you.
I like that scene though. I thought 2 was pretty good, and then 3 I was like, I think I'm kind of done with John Wick now.
Man, he fights people with a horse.
It started off well, but by the end I was like, I think we could have wrapped this up.
With a horse.
And then it's like he's still going. I'm like, oh, come on.
Well, now we've got John Wick 4, and they've confirmed, haven't they, that he's going to be in the spin-off with Ana de Armas.
That I'm excited for, because put Ana de Armas in anything, and I'm there for it. Give her a Bond movie. She was great. Right, all that out of the way though. Shall we fucking watch this trailer? Are you both queued up? Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rhys,
All
you've
right.
got the right one, yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow Rhys's trailer is only 20 seconds long as a teaser.
I'm like, wow, that was really quick.
We're like, wow, there's so many people dying.
Just watching the film.
Just watching John Wick 3. This trailer is so long. Right, so yeah, if we're all ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lionsgate.
Lionsgate.
Saying goodbyes.
Saying hello.
I always like the set design.
I just love Keanu. Johnny Yen.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Kissing.
You're going to die. Maybe not.
Johnny Yen, he's definitely not going to die, is he? Let's be fair.
Keanu's delivery works so perfectly for John Wick.
No ideas.
More than anything I think he's ever done.
No management.
We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this? The Marquis de Gramont. Challenge him.
Didn't he like kick him off a roof at the end of the last one?
Win or lose. So way out.
Yeah, I can't remember what. Ian McShane kicked him.
Your family does.
He was responsible for him being booted off a roof. I remember that much.
Mental.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
Or buried.
Who just gives him another black suit?
Don't need it.
He's like, oh, this suit looks the same as what we're wearing now.
I can't tell if that was terrible. Horses again.
If you win, the table will honor its word. You'll have your freedom.
Under the old law,
He's surely too old to be doing all this.
Probably
to meet
is.
at sunrise will result in execution.
Yeah, alright.
Last words, Winston. Just have fun out there.
So it's so dramatic here. Do you think they just like, go to the shops? Do they ever got time?
This stairway fight looks quite shit. What are they hiding behind?
A good death. only comes after a good life.
Hiroyuki Sanada, put him in anything, always makes it better.
You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
Oh my god!
That's wild. It was a day after my birthday.
Oh well, happy birthday, Rhys from John Wick.
Thank
I
you,
mean, yeah,
Keanu.
I mean, you know, whatever I just said about how I'm kind of bored, that looks kind of cool. So, yeah,
Now, they always lure you in by making it look kind of cool, but it's going to be the same movie.
it's the same. Yeah, it's going to be the
Yeah,
same. But
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I
At the end,
I love gun fu.
Was he blocking bullets with his sword? Was that happening?
Fucking
That's definitely what he was doing.
yeah. Oh,
Ridiculous.
God,
Wouldn't
that's
happen.
brilliant.
Just-
Wouldn't happen.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you could block one, but to consistently like block a fucking clip, that's not going to happen.
But you finally found a flaw in the John Wick films.
Yeah, I don't believe people do that.
That's
Also-
ridiculous.
Draw the
They
line of that.
capitalized on. I think in John Wick 3 in the trailer, he's riding a horse through the street, isn't he? And everyone was like, "Oh my god, that looks so sick!"
Now he's in
he's
the
riding a horse
desert.
through the desert, and he went into the desert in the last one as well. So they've just combined two things that people like.
Halle
They're like,
Berry,
let's
yeah.
do them both. Let's do the horse and
we
the
got-
desert
We
together.
got Bill Skarsgård as the villain.
Can't wait for him to have his head caved in by something halfway through the film.
Has Bill Skarsgård ever played a nice man?
He's nice in
He's
Barbarian.
very nice and barbarian.
Yeah. Although you're
Yeah.
quite suspicious of him at the start, he turns out to be just quite a pleasant
Yeah,
fellow.
he must have been nice in something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else.
I mean, depending on how you feel
Humor,
about
isn't it?
kids, he's great in it.
Yeah, you could hate kids, and you know,
what I mean?
Pennywise is the hero. Yeah, but I mean, there's not a lot to say. Is there? It just looks. I don't really remember John Wick 3, but if someone showed me that, I went, "It's John Wick 3." Do you remember? I'd be like, "Yeah, great."
Yeah,
I mean, you know, you're going to
the-
have fun and you watch it. Like, that's the thing.
That's
the thing with
it.
John Wick.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
you can just go
it's
in, you can switch off for
mindless,
2
yeah.
hours, and you can just have a bit of fun. And they're not. I don't think enough films do that. No.
Because
I-
you know, no matter
in-
my complaints about the film, the action is always impeccable, and it's like because that is the main draw, so that's what they spend the most time on. They'll forego a bit of story and character.
Like, just
just
the
like-
effort
in the
that
last
Keanu
one,
Reeves-
in the last one he killed someone with a buck.
yeah.
Does he?
I remember that vividly.
I remember going like, "What?"
Yeah, I remember just thinking like, is nothing fucking sacred? Can he kill you with literally fucking anything?
Well, that's the whole thing in the first movie. Is like he killed that whole bar with a pencil, didn't he? Baba Yaga.
Ridiculous.
But I mean, yeah, looks fine. Action looks cool. Put him in the desert. He's still wearing the suit in the desert, which
Never
respect.
takes it off.
Yeah, that was got to be warm.
Is he even reacting in these movies? Like all the line deliveries he had in that trailer, I was just like, it just sounds like he's just speaking normally, like just how he would speak
That's
in
what
real
Keanu
life.
Reeves
Keanu Reeves,
does. Just-
that's his special skill
I'm
set.
going. The way he said, like,
He's never
I'm going
phased.
to need a gun.
Yeah, I'm going to need a gun. like,
I know,
I-
it's like he
He
started like
says it's.
yeah, I love it.
Played the character in like Bill and Ted, and he just kind of stuck with that. Except now he's a bit more.
We
grizzled.
don't go to Keanu movies for a great,
No, I think he always seems just a
thespian
little bit
performance.
stoned,
It's-
Keanu Reeves.
but
everything
yeah,
is-
he's got his own special magic. Keanu,
Yeah,
like you know, and I don't think a lot of the films he does wouldn't be they wouldn't be the same without him. It's a very unique charm that he brings,
Yeah,
and I think that works terrifically for
with,
John Wick.
Imagine the Matrix movies with it's supposed to be Will Smith, wasn't it? Or they wanted
Yeah,
Will Smith to be
fuck
Neo.
that.
That'd have been wild.
Yeah, no one's remembering that. But Keanu in the Matrix.
I
best
feel like
movies of all
Will
time.
Smith would have gone off script in 2 and 3 and would have tried to like almost break the fourth wall and try and explain the movie to people to make it less confusing.
I know this
known
doesn't
in his
make
Will
sense,
Smith
but
way.
go with it. Yeah. Any more thoughts on John Wick Chapter 4?
The only bit that I thought was quite lame is when they're just like shooting each other on that like staircase, but there's nothing to hide behind. So
They're not
they're all
hiding like behind the
assassins.
railings.
So they're just missing each. So they're just.
Maybe they're like
There's
super
no-
fast.
Yeah, but maybe they're so precise that and they're just hitting the railings.
No, but
And
like
John Wick's so
you're
good at
supposed
hiding.
to be. Yeah, but they're just missing. It's just. It's like bunches of stormtroopers fighting each other.
Oh yeah, to
Thing
be
is, I
fair,
reckon
no,
you-
they're
I
not
reckon you're
hiding behind
thinking the
anything.
claim now, but then when you watch it, you'll go, "That's actually pretty sick."
Like, was
Well,
it?
yeah,
It's John Wick
once he
2 when they're in the
smashes-
when they're in the catacombs,
I can't.
and he's got the
remember. I
shotgun.
think so.
Oh yeah, incredible.
But yeah, when he breaks someone's nose on that railing, then I'd be like, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, when he like picks someone,
then
like,
Whacks a
shit-
book out.
snaps their back in half on that railing, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." No,
If
that's
he
pretty
always
sick.
had like a book with him to kill someone with, like a little Bible, a
Doesn't
Like
need a
little
gun
tiny-
anymore.
Like one of those little tiny notebooks you can get from like
Yeah.
Christmas crackers, and he's just like,
Yeah, that's why Paul's got his copy of Jane Eyre he bought earlier, so he can learn to kill.
It's thick enough. I reckon I could beat someone to death with that. Yeah.
You could
need
just
a
read it to me and
hardback.
I'd fucking
Surely
die.
you
It's
need a
so
hardback,
boring.
John Wick doesn't need a hardback.
What a day!
Right.
You should save this. You should save reading that book until you watch John Wick 4, because what a spectrum of a day that is. What did you do today? I read all of Jane Eyre, and then I rewarded myself. I'm
John
going to see
Wick
John
4.
Wick 4.
I'm not fucking bored. I'm going to go see John Wick 4
Yeah,
again.
I'm going to see John Wick kill people. How many? Can we hazard a guess? Because that someone I can't remember like the numbers specifically.
Okay,
Someone
yeah.
went through all the
Body
John Wick
count.
movies and
There's-
guessed how many people he killed.
I'm gonna Google body count in each John Wick movie, and then we'll guess, and then when the movie comes out, we can come back to this. Right. So John Wick Chapter
think-
2. Oh, 77 in the first movie, which is a lot. 128 in the second. Oh, 94 in the third. So it went down. So I don't know. I expect they'll go bigger again.
So what was it? It was 84.
It was 77, then
No.
128,
I've got
and
80,
94.
I've got 84 for John Wick.
I've got 84 as well.
Fuck. Well,
I've got 84 for John Wick,
I'm looking
94
at
for
slashfilm.com.
John Wick.
oh
3,
yeah, I'm also looking at slash film now. Yeah, 84. I was on
and then
Game Rant.
128 for John Wick Chapter 2.
Right, we'll go with slash film then. So 84, 128, and then 94. I'm gonna
say-
go around 115.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be
I'm gonna
somewhere in
go-
between.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
yeah.
116.
You
Ooh,
can't do
I'm-
that. I
What
did
did you- what did you say?
115.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll go 100 and 108. I'll go 108.
If it's
Tiny net.
116 now,
bitch.
he's gonna be.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
be
gonna go
fuming if it's 116 now.
I
Yeah,
was
if
gonna
it
go-
is
I was gonna
exactly
go
116,
106.
Rhys, you can have that. You're gonna go 106.
I'll play this clip.
No,
back.
I was, but it's not, I'm going to say 100, 102.
So all right, you've got
102, I reckon.
102, 115. What was yours, Rhys?
What did I say?
I can't.
108.
108.
108.
108.
Okay, right.
What
Yeah.
does the winner win? Do we have to? Do we? The rest of us have to sign the deed of the podcast.
The lead
over to
role
them?
in John Wick 5.
You get if you win, you get to
You
kill
play his
John
son.
Wick.
Mm,
What's your name going to be if you're John Wick's son?
Paul Wick.
Handle.
That's exactly what I had to say. I was just thinking, what's a boring now? I'll be Peter Wick.
Peter Wick. Parabellum.
Rhys,
Right.
Rhys, you've got to have a Welsh name.
Oh, I said candle.
No, okay.
If John Wick had a sense of humour,
Oh yeah, John, I reckon John Wick
I'm
has
sure.
a sense of humor. I
He
reckon
does,
he's
he's
gonna
I
go-
don't think he does.
He's
No,
too
I
concerned
reckon-
trying to get
no,
this
I reckon
body
I'd be
count up.
called- I'd be Jack.
Alfie Allen killed his dog for a laugh, and look what happened.
Look what
He killed
happened, yeah.
299 people.
I wonder what's going to happen in this one.
I'd
What's
want.
going to be taken from
I'd
him?
want. Some alliter. I'd be William Wick.
William Wick.
Some alliteration.
No, you've got to be Griffith.
Wally.
Griffin Wick.
Right. That is it for today, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week. Maybe with another trailer reaction. We don't know what's coming out yet. But we are going to have a review for Black Panther Wakanda Forever later this weekend, and another episode of our podcast where we I can't remember what we talked about, but it was a lot of shit. And then we played a really fun game at the end, and between me and Jack, and you can find out who won and who's a really bad loser by watching that episode. We've also got reviews up for Weird, the Al Yankovic Story, and Watcher. 2 good movies, 2 good reviews, so check those out. But until next time, keep it real.